From Serena Williams' coaching controversy to Bernard Tomic's tanking scandals, we examine the most shocking cheats in tennis history. Tennis has a long history of cheating scandals, dating back to the 1,970 seconds. In 2018, Serena Williams was fined $17,000 for coaching during the US Open final. Bernard Tomic was fined $33,000 for not giving his best effort during a 2017 Wimbledon match. Tennis players can be disqualified for corrupt conduct, including match fixing and betting on games. In 2007, Nikolai Davydenko was accused of match fixing, but was later cleared of any wrongdoing. Tennis authorities have introduced new technology, including Hawkeye, to reduce cheating and controversy. Explore how triage was used during World War I, specifically by doctors like Jonathan Letterman, who developed a system to prioritize wounded soldiers. During World War I, medical teams faced overwhelming numbers of wounded soldiers, sparking the need for triage. Dr. Jonathan Letterman developed the first formal triage system, prioritizing patients based on severity of injury. Letterman's system categorized patients into 3 groups: immediate attention, delayed attention, and hopeless cases. This pioneering approach reduced mortality rates by 50% and became a model for modern triage systems. Triage was crucial in World War I, as medical supplies were scarce and transportation was limited. The lessons learned from Letterman's triage system continue to influence emergency medical response. In 1944, the USS Omaha, a U.S. Navy cruiser, was reported to have been sunk during a battle in the Pacific, but the exact circumstances of its sinking remain unclear. The USS Omaha was a U.S. Navy cruiser that served during World War II. In 1944, the USS Omaha was reported sunk during a battle in the Pacific. The exact circumstances of the USS Omaha's sinking remain unclear to this day. The USS Omaha was part of Task Force 38, a major naval force in the Pacific. The ship's fate was shrouded in mystery due to conflicting reports and damaged records. The USS Omaha's sinking remains one of the most enduring unsolved maritime mysteries of World War II. The Soviet submarine S-13, led by Commander Alexander Marinesko, torpedoed the Wilhelm Gustloff, sinking it in the Baltic Sea. The Wilhelm Gustloff was a German passenger liner converted into a hospital ship during World War II. On the 30th of January 1945, Soviet submarine S-13, led by Commander Alexander Marinesko, stalked its prey in the Baltic Sea. The Wilhelm Gustloff was carrying over 10,000 passengers, including wounded soldiers and civilians, when it was torpedoed. The Soviet submarine S-13 fired 3 torpedoes, sinking the Wilhelm Gustloff in just 55 minutes, killing over 9,300 people. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff was one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history, surpassing the Titanic. Meet the individual who consumed the most ultra-processed foods in a single sitting and learn about the shocking effects on their health, including a trip to the emergency room. In 2019, Randy Santman set the record for most ultra-processed foods consumed in one sitting. He ate 120 items, including 21 pizzas, 18 burgers, and 12 chicken nuggets, in just 8 hours. After the challenge, Randy experienced severe stomach pain, nausea, and vomiting, leading to an ER visit. Doctors diagnosed him with acute gastroenteritis, a condition caused by consuming contaminated or spoiled food. Randy's blood sugar levels skyrocketed to 240 mg/dl, more than triple the normal level, after the challenge. This experiment highlights the dangers of excessive ultra-processed food consumption and its impact on masses of excessive ultra-processed food consumption. Witness the gruesome spectacle of the Roman bear hunt, a blood sport where exotic animals like bears, lions, and tigers were pitted against humans and other animals in the Colosseum, with Emperor Titus hosting a 100-day festival featuring 5,000 wild animals. The Roman bear hunt was a brutal blood sport held in the iconic Colosseum in ancient Rome. Emperor Titus hosted a 100-day festival featuring the bear hunt in 80 AD. Over 5,000 wild animals were slaughtered during Titus's 100-day festival. The Colosseum's arena was designed to host various blood sports, including bear and lion hunts. Exotic animals like bears, lions, and tigers were imported to fight humans and each other. The Roman bear hunt was a symbol of Roman power and entertainment, showcasing their conquests. Can restricting your eating window to 8 hours really help you lose fat? The 16-to-8 diet, also known as time-restricted eating, involves fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window daily. This eating pattern is based on the idea that restricting your eating window can help regulate hunger hormones and boost weight loss. Research suggests that the 16-to-8 diet may improve insulin sensitivity, reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Dr. Jason Fung, a renowned expert, recommends the 16-to-8 diet as a way to break the cycle of insulin resistance and promote weight loss. One of the main benefits of the 16-to-8 diet is that it can be easier to stick to than traditional diets, as it doesn't require calorie counting or restrictive eating. Hear the heartwarming stories of how the child actors, including Finn Wolfhard and Millie Bobby Brown, landed their roles in Stranger Things and what they did to prepare for their auditions. Finn Wolfhard auditioned for Stranger Things with a tape of himself playing Mike Wheeler's scenes. Millie Bobby Brown was initially unaware of the show's sci-fi elements when she auditioned for 11. The child actors were required to audition multiple times before being cast in their respective roles. Finn Wolfhard's audition tape impressed the show's creators, who were looking for a specific nerdy look. The young actors were asked to improvise scenes during auditions to test their chemistry with other cast members. Find out how much Qatar spent on hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup, a staggering $220 billion, making it the most expensive World Cup in history. The 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar is the most expensive World Cup in history. Qatar spent a staggering $220 billion on hosting the tournament, a record-breaking amount. The cost is more than 15 times the amount spent on the 2018 World Cup in Russia. The majority of the budget went towards building 7 new stadiums and renovating 3 existing ones. The infrastructure development included a new airport, roads, and a metro system. The tournament is expected to generate around $6 billion in revenue, a small fraction of the total cost. Relive the most dramatic ending to a long winning streak, featuring Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 and their surprising defeat to Everton. Liverpool's 44-game unbeaten run in 1983 was a British top-flight record at the time. The streak began on the 3rd of May 1982 with a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur. During the streak, Liverpool won the 1982-83 First Division title with 82 points. The unbeaten run finally ended on the 6th of November 1983 with a 1-0 loss to Everton. The defeat was Liverpool's first in 358 days, a span of nearly 12 months. The dramatic ending to the streak marked a turning point in the Merseyside Derby rivalry.